using an extra long bendy bar. In that case, I'll give it to you guys. Sumo cheating in that one. Show you another guy that has almost got 505 kg, but it's sumo, and he didn't lock it out. Check this one.
He never even looked like he had hold of it in the first place.
No, it was hanging off the end of his fingers. Like the bar was there. Also, the bar looks super long. That looks longer than a normal deadlift bar. So I'm not sure what the rules of that competition were.
Well, you could probably just go to like a barbell gym provider and say, can you make me an extra long barbell?
But with these competitions, they're going to have rules on equipment. Whatever competition he was in, they clearly had a specific barbell that allowed you to get even more width. In case you guys don't know, the wider the bar, the more flex you'll get. It's just basic physics. So if the plates are further away from the center point, it's obviously going to flex the bar more. And when the bar flexes, you can lift the bar higher before all the weights lift off the ground. So that makes it easier. With that sumo guy, he was already way up here before the plates were fully lifted off the floor. He still couldn't lock it out.
Obviously in sumo, breaking the floor is the hardest bit.
Yeah, and you're skipping that bit by using an extra long bendy bar. In that case, I'll give it to you guys. Sumo cheating in that one. When you're doing sumo with a power bar, I think that's fair game. Power bar sumo, where the bar doesn't flex that much, it's not particularly long, and breaking the floor is really savage with that, so I think that's fair enough. But I think they should still have separate records for best of all time sumo deadlift, best of all time conventional deadlift.
What happens if someone falls 5'10" sumo? Is that just the deadlift record?
Maybe in the Guinness Book of World Records it might. They might just take the highest number of whatever and not take into account anything.
Because that's how they counted for as 501.
There must be some rule set there. Because otherwise, to beat the record, you just pull sumo with an elephant bar, with a deadlift suit, with really long figure of 8 straps so you can have it hanging off the tips of your fingers, do a mega wide stance, and then you just pull it.
Well, strength sports are different in that way. Like if you're just going off Guinness World Records, it seems like in no other sport could you just do it in your house. If you were a sprinter, you'd have to do it on the track.
Yeah.
You can just do it outside of an event.
There must be, with the Guinness Book of World Records, I'm sure they must have some parameters there. Because, yeah, you could take the piss with equipment, definitely. I've seen some crazy sumo lifts, especially with guys with scoliosis, where they've got almost no torso, incredibly long arms, and then do that on top of sumo, and then they're locking out at the knees.
But if you've got a big guy with scoliosis, couldn't he just go and beat the world record? If he's doing a much shorter range of motion.
You'd think so. Like, just get an Eddie Hall with good hip mobility and scoliosis. Then maybe he would break the record, I don't know. Some crazy set of factors would have to all line up perfectly.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a guy with scoliosis actually be that big though. So I don't know if it hinders growth.
Yeah, it does. Well, you're never going to be that tall because your spine is short. Tyson Reidner, he's a more medium-sized guy. You can see like his proportions, his torso is non-existent. Doesn't look really radically bent up, but he was hitting some insane numbers as well.
He's the guy who he just sits into his sumo deadlift and he's almost upright, isn't he?
Yeah, he's barely hip hinging. Yeah. He's more sumo squatting. Extremely wide sumo squat, where his torso is almost already up.
That's because his torso is just really short.
He's got a really short torso, and yeah, his arms are mega long by comparison. What most people would be halfway up locking out, that's where he starts. A bit like doing sumo using blocks. So you're starting there, but you're here already. I'm pretty sure he's done a sumo deadlift with a deadlift suit as well. And in no competition are you allowed figure 8 straps, deadlift suit and sumo deadlift. Unless there's some obscure powerlifting federation where they don't test for gear either, where they allow almost everything. I can imagine, maybe something like that exists.
Well, the Guinness World Records might allow it, and you could pull at her in your gym.
In your home gym where your dad weighs the plates.
I'll weigh his plates, I promise. It's legit. I promise you. You have my word. He's going to do it at 75 kilos. What's 200 kilos?
Yeah, close to that, I think. How many times my weight is Thor?
A good 2 and a bit, nearly 3.
Yeah, nearly 3 times.
And what, a foot taller?
yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
What hope can good men have?